then it's just been tapering along?
Dipanshu, it's a range-bound stocks, 207 or 209 on a downside, followed by 230 or 233 on the higher side. So it's a range-bound stocks. So when we are talking about range-bound stocks, it's like buy near support, sell near resistance. If it surpasses the level of 233, then the next resistance to watch on the higher side will 252. So till stock doesn't give trading or closing above 233, I would not be going on a buy side.
Point taken. Let's in fact welcome the management as well. Rajesh Bhatia, Group President Finance and Accounts, as well as CFO of Uflex, is on the phone line with us. Rajesh, good to have you. Uh, Decent quarter for you. Marginal uptick in the top line. There was a bit of a hit on profits because of higher provisions. Margins have been fairly steady. In fact, some bit of expansion over there as well. How was the quarter from your end? Has it met your internal estimates?
It has, except for the engineering business, so which is along the flavor of the things today when the capex cycle is really not happening anywhere. So I think we're also suffering there. But if we look at the flexible packaging as well as the film business, that has done reasonably well on the volumes as well as on the margins. The margins are better. EBITDA margins are about 18% higher if we take flexible packaging and the packaging films business on a year-on-year basis. And in fact, on a standalone basis, they are higher by about 35% in this quarter when we compare with the same period last year. Volumes are also better, particularly notably, in the area where we want to grow, which is our packaging business. So we have about 5% volume growth this quarter on a year-on-year basis, or even on a quarter-to-quarter basis. Also, we achieve that kind of a growth. So I think yes, definitely. In packaging, we're looking to do much better than what we currently, because we have some capacity where we can catch up. But on the film side, largely our capacities are fully utilized, and our new capacities till the time they come up in the FY21, only then we'll be able to show a substantial uptick in the volumes in that business.
So what's I mean, volume growth you had about 5% for this quarter. For FY20 as a whole, what's the figure that you'd be targeting?
I think we look at packaging to grow in the subsequent quarters. So overall for the year, we're targeting about between 7.5 to 8% on the packaging side. On the film side, we will look at about 2 to 3% kind of growth, because there we are constrained for the capacity.
Right. On the film line capacity, you are making some moves. You're moving one line, I think, from Dubai to Russia. What's this related to? How is this going to change your production mix?
So this line was dedicated to Russia and the CIS countries. So the entire output of this line was in any case being manufactured in Dubai and shipped to Russia and other CIS countries. So we thought of shifting it to Russia itself, because it gives you advantage in terms of the freight cost, in terms of being closer to the customer. We've seen in our business model that being closer to the customer works the best. And also we will definitely have advantages, because today when we export from Dubai to Russia, there are import duties applicable in Russia. So I think overall somewhere we'll be able to save on costs, have a better customer access, connectivity. We can give them on a every daily basis. We are basing this facility very close to the Moscow city. It's like when you say Noida or Gurgaon connected to Delhi, so it's the same as in the Moscow region, where the whole the large consumption centers for the packaging business is there. So it's a good move, and this will give us a better margin, as well as also help us protect our turf, because Russia and other CIS countries are now slowly growing in their requirements for the BOPET and the BOPP films. So I think that this overall helps us.
Okay. Any new product additions or any more diversification plans that you're looking at right now?
Nothing as of now, anything new. We announced last quarter Hungary and Nigeria projects, and which are, of course, on schedule. So we will have the additional capacity coming on stream in FY21 or a little, or in the Q1 of FY21 too. So I think till that time we'll do the best in terms of sweating out the existing facilities to the best we can do, and keep on putting up a good show. I think the packaging side, business side also, the pricing has improved for the packaging films over the last couple of years. It's now the turn of the packaging business, I would believe, and the next couple of years, frankly, from here we'll see a better pricing in that business also.
All right, Ms. Bhatia, we'll leave it at that. Thank you so much for joining in. Good luck for the quarters ahead. That's the
just one thing which I just wanted to add is,
Yeah.
the focus also shifts to a lot of things on the recycling and the biodegradability as we go down the years. And, we're not leaving any stone unturned in ensuring that, we are the first mover in that space as well. So, I think we will have some products or some solutions announced in the next few months or early next year on that. Recycling is already what we are already doing at all our plants, but the biodegradable solutions are currently what we look to, come out with the new solutions. And obviously, we feel that, the regulations down the years are going to make compulsory for the companies to, have the biodegradable films and the packaging material. So I think we're working towards that. In America, we've already successfully doing already a PET bottled recycled film, and we are making a virgin film out of that, which obviously sells at a premium. And so we as we go forward, I think the world wants the sustainability, and we are sure that we'll also be one of the first movers in that space as well.
Absolutely, that's where the direction is moving, and first movers as far as biodegradable packaging and other solutions are concerned. Thank you so much for joining in, and good luck for the quarters ahead. That's Uflex for you. The stock is a little quiet in trade right now, at least. Markets on their part and sitting comfortably above the 11,000 number as far as the Nifty is concerned. Rajesh, 3 o'clock.